Hi guys, my name is Bon, and today we are going to be talking about four main topics. And the first one is India's disastrous COVID situation. And the second one is cryptocurrency news, Ethereum's all-time high, and the hack on Hotbit. The third one is Biden's new $1.8 trillion bill. And the fourth one is the incredible earnings season and the stock market's all-time high. So with that, let's get going. Right? The first one is India's daily COVID cases passes 400,000 people for the first time as second wave worsens. Authorities reported 401,993 new cases in the previous 24 hours after 10 consecutive days of more than 300,000 daily cases. Death jumped to 3,523 and taking the country's total toll to 211,853 people dead. The surge in infections has overwhelmed hospitals, morgues, and crematoriums and left families scrambling for scarce medicine and oxygen. While India is the world's biggest producer of COVID-19 vaccines, shortages of the shots in some states hindered the opening of vaccinations for all adults. So obviously India's situation is very bad, but most people don't know how bad. Well, this is currently what we know about India's coronavirus cases. Researchers outside of India say the limited data so far suggests that instead of the variant called B.1.1.7, which has affected Britain and the US, is more likely to blame. So far, the evidence is inconclusive, and researchers caution that other factors could explain the viciousness of the breakout. Short of oxygen and hospital beds leave patients scrambling. Overwhelmed by new cases, Indian hospitals cannot cope with the demands, and patients in many cities have been abandoned to die. Some in Delhi say that they paid at least 10 times the usual price for oxygen, and the news medias have carried out reports of cylinders being looted from the hospital. India makes vaccines for the world, but few Indians have been inoculated. India is one of the world's leading vaccine manufacturers, but it has struggled to inoculate its citizens. India has planned to ship out millions of doses, but given its stark vaccination shortfalls, exports have essentially been shut down, leaving other nations with fewer doses than they had expected. Now, what is the US and other nations doing about it? Well, I can't say about other nations, but this is what the US are doing. US to send COVID-19 aid worth $100 million to India. First flight to land today. Arriving in New Delhi from Travis Air Force Base in the world's largest military aircraft, the shipment includes 440 oxygen cylinders and regulators. In addition, on this first flight, U.S. aid has sent 960,000 rapid diagnostic tests to identify infections early and to help prevent community spreading of COVID-19, and 100,000 N95 masks to protect India's frontline healthcare heroes. Okay, next we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency, especially Ethereum's all-time high and a hijacked on a cryptocurrency exchange that has affected 2 million people. So first, let's start out with digital currency. Ether hits a record high, stealing Bitcoin's limelight. Ether, the world's second largest digital currency, has surged to a fresh record of $2,800 on Thursday morning. The European Investment Bank issued its first ever digital bond on the Ethereum blockchain, Ether's underlying network. Bitcoin's dominance on the cryptocurrency market fell below 50% last week for the first time since August 2018, according to CoinMarketCap. So if we go to CoinMarketCap, we can see that Bitcoin is currently at $57,595. Ethereum, on the other hand, is at $2,947. We can see the dominance here. Dominance of Bitcoin is at 48%, while Ethereum's dominance is at 15%. Within the last 7 days, Bitcoin has gone up 14%, while Ethereum has gone up 31%. This massive Ethereum spike has increased most other cryptocurrencies, including Binance, which it went up 24%, XRP at 52%, and the almighty Dogecoin at 38%, sitting at 39 cents and 39.5 cents. Almost back to its all-time high of around 42, 43 cents. So, Dogecoin, very, very crazy. In other cryptocurrency news, cryptocurrency exchange Hotbit hacked. Systems paralyzed, 2 million users affected. Cryptocurrency exchange with about 2 million users worldwide announced that it has suffered a serious cyber attack. Cryptocurrency exchange Hotbit announced Friday Hotbit just suffered a serious cyber attack starting around 8 p.m. UTC, April 29th, 2021, which led to the paralyzation of a number of some basic services. Hotbit team has shut down all services for inspection and restoration immediately. Currently, the exchange expects it to take about 7 to 14 days, emphasizing that it is expected to be no less than 7 days. However, don't worry, they say, all funds are safe. So, and the third thing that we're going to be talking about is Biden's detailed $1.8 trillion plans for workers, students, and families. I'm not going to go over the whole plan because it's an hour-long thing if I go over it in detail, but I will go over what it will cover right here. The package includes financing for universal pre-kindergarten, a federal paid leave program, efforts to make childcare more affordable, free community colleges for all, aid for students at colleges that historically serve non-white communities, expanded subsidiaries under the Affordable Care Act, and an extension of new federal efforts to fight poverty. And Biden's plan to pay for all these is to tax the rich. And here is what he plans to be taxing. President Joe Biden's proposed income tax increases for the wealthy would hit individuals earning more than $452,700 in 2022. And married couples making at least $509,300, according to White House officials. Under Joe Biden's new tax plan, the tax bracket would go up to 39.6%. This is an increase from the 37% that was in 2017. But wait, there's still a lot more taxing. Biden is proposing to raise the long-term capital gains tax on those with an annual income of over $1 million. So those investors would pay their top income tax rate on their capital gains no matter how long they hold on to an investment. And effectively, because investors at this level are also subject to a 3.8% net investment income tax, their capital gains rate would go up as high as 43.4%, up from 23.8% today. So for anyone making over $1 million a year, either you sell your investments now before it takes into effect, or you hold it for 4 years until Biden gets out of office and maybe a Republican would come in and change the laws. And speaking of stocks, let's get to the fourth thing that we're going to be talking about, and that is the stock market. Okay, last week we've had an incredible amount of earnings report, and earnings are beating expectations at a record rate. Some 86.8% of S&P 500 companies reporting results beat Wall Street forecasts and are doing so by an average of 23.5%. Both are the largest ever recorded gaps, according to Refinitiv data, which dates back to 1994. Overall, S&P 500 earnings growth is currently on pace to total 44.7% in the first quarter, which would be the biggest over a decade. So after the first earnings report, they are on track to hit 44% of the entire year of growth. Like 44% in the first quarter. So just crazy, just absolutely crazy. Just to show you guys how crazy some of the earnings are, if we look at Facebook is currently at $324. a week ago. A week ago, it was only at $300. Its earnings beat was crazy. It was estimated that it would only do $2.37 per share, while in actuality, Facebook actually produced $3.30 per share. This was a 93% beat. Compared to the other ones, this was the highest beat by far. The other highest one was only at 80 cents. So it beat by 93 cents. Almost 50%. 40 something, almost 50%. And they were not the only company to do so. If we look at Google, if we look at Google's 5 days ago, it was only at $2,300 per share. Now it's at $2,400 per share. And its earnings, it was estimated that it would earn $15.88 per share. But in actuality, it earned $26.29. This is a beat of $10.41. This is astronomically higher than anything that they've ever seen. $1, $5, $6, now $10. I mean, like, what's the next quarter? By $15? Holy cow. And then if we go to Apple, 5 days ago, apparently Apple had very, very good earnings report, but stock market didn't care, and they think that Apple is ripe, is very rich, but I don't know. I think Apple can definitely go higher. Apple, it was estimated that it would only make 99 cents per share, but it actually did $1.40 per share. This is a beat by 41 cents. Still so much higher than all the other quarters, but stock market didn't care. It just didn't go up that high. But still, very, very amazing earnings. Now, if we go to Amazon, we can see that 5 days ago, Amazon was trading at $3,300-ish. Now it's trading at $3,400. At its highest point, it was at $3,550. And Amazon, it was expected that Amazon would have a $9.54 estimate, but it actually got $15.79 per share. This is beating at $6.25. Pretty good. Pretty good. Obviously, they've had some better quarters, but like, look at this. Like, dang, look at these earnings per share. It just goes up, up, and up. They have had very, very crazy earnings week. And this can be seen by the S&P 500, as the S&P 500 and other indexes hit their all-time record high. So on Thursday, S&P 500 hit a record high of $4,211. If we scroll out to a year ago, look at this. That's just crazy, and it's 100% from the record low, almost 100% from the record low in March. So very, very crazy. Alright guys, so that's all that I have for you guys today, and thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoy this content, please give it a thumbs up and please comment if you guys like it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.